Okay, very good morning, everyone, and welcome to the briefing on Friday, the 3rd of March. So, taking a look at the synoptic, we see we've got a similar picture to, well, the last few days, really. Certainly no frontal activity over us, and that high pressure system sort of dissipated a little bit. And we're left with these isobars reasonably spaced, but still drawing in this really cold air from the north. Looking ahead to tomorrow, picture's not changing too much, although we have got this cold front on the way. Looks like that will be going through potentially overnight and day after, but I think weather's going to be much the same over the next few days. Spot winds today, flying height, we're looking about northeast, about 10 to 15 knots, so not too strong. And that's the current view from above. A pretty cloudy outlook, and I think that's going to be the case all day, but a reasonably high cloud. Not looking at a vast amount of rain today. I think here probably the outside chance of a little bit of drizzle at most, but I'm not expecting any showers. And that lines up with the public forecast, which is saying it's going to be pretty cloudy all day, but with a 10% chance of rain. Temperature of 4 or 5 degrees with a wind from the north-northeast later on. I think without the sun getting to the ground, with that breeze, it is going to feel quite cold on the airfield. Good visibility and nice low humidity, so suggesting the cloud base isn't going to be an issue. Top temperature today, GFS is predicting in our area 4, 5, maybe 6 degrees, with a dew point of about 0, so a reasonable split there. That's the current view outside. Reasonably gloomy, but that cloud is reasonably high, I think, at least a couple of thousand feet, so that's not going to cause us any problems. Current temperature is 3.5 degrees with a dew point of -1. And Farnborough's last observation, 7 knots of wind from the northeast, good visibility, and broken clouds at 2,500 feet. And their forecast is for similar. They are suggesting scattered clouds at a height of 1,500. So we might see it come down a little bit, but I think it's going to be fine all day. Top Meteo suggesting there might be a little bit of soaring to be had sort of to the south of us. Potential flight distance down here of maybe 200 kilometers for a 18-meter glider. And with thermals starting at about, potentially even 10 or 11 o'clock and going up to 700-800 meters, so 2,000 feet or so. NOTAM wise, nothing to affect. We've got the usual number 14 down here, Southampton's permanent NOTAM, and this one in here, Middle Wallops. Other than that, a couple of danger areas activated, but nothing that's going to affect us in the circuit at Lasham. So operationally today, it will be runway 09 with a fairly normal winter setup. The grass is pretty dry, but we'll stick to the runway just for now. So launch points on the runway there. Winch launching will be on the north side with the cables running down the north side of the runway. Make sure when we're towing out, we're conscious that the cables are on that side, and if they're already out, don't cross them. With that northeasterly wind, expect if you're landing on the north side some curl over from the trees, so just take that into account when you're planning your flight. But otherwise, it should be quite straightforward. Last of all, I've just had a notification that we've got a King Air departing potentially 2:30 and another one coming back at 4:45. It shouldn't affect us, they just land over the top of the launch point. So hopefully it should be a reasonably straightforward day, should be flyable all day, and I will see you out on the airfield. Bye for now.